Beginner reseller tips that cost you nothing.
Why should you listen to me?
I have 15 years of retail experience and I've been reselling for over a year and a half now.
I've learned a lot.
This part is about listings. In your description, in the body of your listing, make sure the paragraph is not too long. You want your buyer to easily be able to read that information. If it's a long, bulky paragraph, brain overload, too much to read, I'm not reading all that. If you break it into several smaller paragraphs, our brains will visually see that it is easier to read and we might actually read it. In the description, I like to list condition, flaws. I say known flaws because ain't nobody perfect. I also like to point out which photo the buyer should look at to see the flaws. I generally put the flaws in the very last photo or photos. I also like to put the fabric content and the care instructions. You can do this in one of two ways. You can write those out in your body description, or you can post a photo of the tag. As a retail human, I don't like when people have their fingers in the photos. It kind of just takes you out of that buying experience. If a tag will not cooperate and not lay down flat, use another object. This is a back scratcher. You can use the end of a pair of scissors. You can use a pencil, something to hold down that tag so you take a photo with it that is not your finger. And then you don't have to worry about a manicure. You might think fabric content is not important in a listing. However, some people have preferences. There is a really big movement going on for all natural fabrics. Some people have allergies. Some people have sensory issues. There's a million different reasons why it matters. And the last thing to add to your listings can be very controversial. Add measurements. I will implore you to only add 2 for tops and 3 for bottoms. For the top, measure from one underarm to the other, laying flat, and that's your chest measurement. A lot of people say pit to pit. It's not aesthetically pleasing to say pit to pit. So I say chest, and then I will do a top to the shoulder to the bottom of the hem. And that will be a length measurement. That's on the shirts. If the front and back are different lengths, I will put the length of the front first with a slash and then put the length of the back. So that way they know it's a high-low shirt. For your jeans, you're gonna wanna do your waist, lying flat at the top. You're also gonna wanna measure your rise, which is from the top of the jeans down to the bottom of the crotch. The crotch is where the 4 crossroads of your inseam and rise match. Then you're going to want to do your inseam. From that same place, the crossroads in the crotch, the things we say on the internet. You're gonna want to measure from there down to the bottom of the hem of the pant leg. Just go all the way down the seam and get it straight. That is your inseam. Those are the 3 measurements most people are gonna want to know for pants. There are 2 ways to show your measurements. The first way, you can put it in the photos. You can do a flat lay of your shirt, lay down the ruler or measuring tape and take a picture right where it ends. Perfect, done, easy peasy in your photos. Or you can list it into your written description, which is what I do. Those are my biggest tips for listing.